So this is the above ground pool we'll be installing today for the kids. It's from Bestway. It's 12 foot in diameter, 30 inches deep. Comes with a filter pump, filter, and a frame link cup holder. Everybody likes cup holders. So unboxing it, there was 4 hoses, 2 long, 2 short, a packet of hardware, a pump, instruction manual. That's the pool liner. And then there was a cardboard box filled with the framing. So this pool is 12 feet in diameter. I found the midpoint of where I want the pool to be, measured my tape out 6 feet, and just kind of made a circle so I could see where the pool would be. Once I was satisfied with that, I grabbed a stake right in the middle of where the pool would be, hammered it down. Now I tied a piece of rope around that stake, which is the middle of the pool. I put a knot on there. I measured 6 feet out, which again is half the diameter of my pool. Spray a little piece of orange on there to give me a point of reference. Held the rope tight. Got a can of spray paint and made a circle. So I know exactly where the pool is going to be. And then I'll be able to figure out my leveling. It's pretty satisfying to watch that circle be made. Next, I cut the grass very low in that circle, just so I can make sure there's no tree stumps, roots, or any rocks that could possibly puncture the liner. And also I want to remove as much grass as possible, because with the pool being on it, it will rot. Then I raked it all up, made it nice and neat, again checking for any stumps or rocks, and got rid of all my grass clippings. So my pool is 12 feet in diameter. I only have a 4-foot level, so I put that on an 8-foot piece of lumber, so in essence it makes my level longer. And I'm just checking for any high spots or low spots. It's imperative that these pools are on a flat surface. If they're filled with water and the angle's pretty bad, it's possible for them to tip over. So I added 1/2-inch polystyrene foam here, just a barrier between the ground and the pool liner itself. And also when people are in the pool, it'll feel softer when they stand on it. I took a razor knife and just cut out the circle. And just remove the pieces that I didn't need any longer. And now with my leftover pieces, I'm just filling in the smaller spots. And then after this is all said and done, I'll use duct tape and tape all the seams. Now I laid out 3 mil plastic, just as a vapor barrier and another level of protection for the pool. I lined it out longer than 12 feet, cut it with a razor knife, and then I open it up and spread it to cover the 12-foot diameter of the circle. And it took 3 sheets to do this. So earlier, I figured out I had a low spot towards that corner. So I got some stone and sand mix, about 10 bags, spread that out, and just use a steel rake to level off so I have a flat and level pad for my pool to sit on. Here, I found a 12-foot piece of wood, and with my 4-foot level on top, it in essence makes it a 12-foot level. Checking all the sides, make sure I'm pretty close, pretty level, and I'm satisfied. And here I'm just fine-tuning the grade of my stone and sand mix with a landscape rake. Now with my 8x8 tamper, I'm just tamping down all the medium so it's a nice flat surface before I lay my foam pad back on top. Now I slide my 1/2-inch polystyrene foam pad back into the middle of the circle. It's all taped up, as you can see, one solid piece. And now with my level, I'm going to check it one last time to make sure it's perfect and everything's where it needs to be before I lay out the pool liner. Now with a blue tarp, I'm going to cover the 1/2-inch foam pad, and then I'll be able to lay the pool liner. So just lay the pool liner in the middle of your pool and start unraveling it. Pretty straightforward. So now it's time to build the frame of the pool. The first thing you want to do is take the oval pipes. There's a sleeve on the top of the pool liner, and those pipes just slide right into the sleeve. And just make your way all the way around the pool. Next, you want to get your connecting brackets, which will connect the poles to each other. They also come with pins, one pin for each side. You're just going to want to slide the pin right through the hole. Make sure it makes its way all the way through the bottom of the pipe, and you hear the clipping sound. And make your way all the way around the pool again. Now it's time to assemble the vertical structure legs of the pool. You just want to put that foot pad on the bottom and slide them behind that blue ribbon, if you will. Smooth it all out. And what I did is I just went every other hole just so it would be easier to assemble the pool. Again, get the leg behind that ribbon, flatten it out, and make your way around the pool. Then I came back and I filled in the legs in between each other. Again, you want to give it a couple taps to make sure that the leg is locked in to that other bracket. So now it's time to assemble the filter pump. First thing you want to do is take one of the large hoses and put that through the A discharge. Then you want to take the two smaller hoses, and each of those, one goes in each of one of the B labeled discharges. And then do the second short hose connected into the B terminal. So now you should have your fourth and final hose. It should be long. You want to take that T bracket, slide that into your long hose. There's a little stop that the hose will stop at. And then grab each one of your short hoses and again, slide that until it reaches that stop. And grab the other one and attach that to the other side of the T as well. And now that long hose will be connected to the filter pump itself. So for this particular pool, the two hoses that came out of the B terminals will attach at the filter pump. There's a higher intake, that's where those go. And then the hose from the A goes to the lower discharge on this particular filter pump. So you're supplied with 3 different intakes, one for the A and 2 for the B's. Take the one for the A, slide it from the inside of the pool. You might want to get it a little bit wet so it slides in easy. And then the other 2 intakes that look the same, those will go on the B side. And again, you might want to wet those so they slide in easily, and just keep twisting them until they slide all the way through into the hose itself. So they supply you with about 8 clips, one for every connection. Slide the clip over, slide the bolt through the hole, and then screw on the washer. And you're going to do that for the B hoses as well. Again, slide the bolt right through that washer and screw on the plastic nut. And you also have 2 clips for the filter. Same clips as the other ones. And again, make sure you put that vinyl plastic nut on tight. And lastly, you have the clips for your T. Same process as the others. And lastly, you want to fill your pool with about a 1 inch or 2 inches of water. And then you want to smooth out your liner so there's no creases or bumps. Keep filling it and keep working out that liner so the bottom's very smooth. And you're all done.